Just a Thought podcast. We are
Yup.
back with another one. Big ups, Nicko Rebel in the
Yeah, man.
building. Nicko Rebel in the building.
Nicko Rebel in
he's-
the building, to them.
Yes.
Ray, big
Yes,
up yourself. Just a Thought podcast. Yo,
Yes,
listen to
man.
me, man. This thing is up, bro. Give thanks, gratitude for having me on your platform, King.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Episode 47 featuring the one Nicko Rebel, Just a Thought podcast. Shout out to my co-hosts Andre and Tion. I hope we're all having a blessed weekend. Enough respect.
Enough respect.
Let's get into the show,
Andre
man.
and Tion, big up on yourself, We're on the
Big up.
We're on the
We're on the Yo,
Yo.
like I said, man, I'm happy for you to come on the show.
Man.
Let me start off asking you this, bro. Where did you get the name Nicko Rebel from? Where does it come from?
So it's not really Nicko Rebel, a Nicko Rebel, because what happened now? Yeah, a Nicko Rebel, because what happened now? I used to go by the moniker Nico, right? But what happened? Everybody have Nico, from the Spanish Nico to the Jamaican Nico to the American Nico. So I said, I have to find a way. I have to find a way. I keep on forgetting that I go too deep in the dialect sometimes. So Ray, feel free to pull me back, right? So
man, I understand everything.
Yeah, I was like, just a thought with there. So because Sarups, I say, we need something for differentiate myself with the Nico, right? So I chose the word rebel because rebel has such a negative connotation to it, but the word itself is such a positive word. It's defined by going against the grain, And at that time in music, I saw a lot of my colleagues go in a certain direction that I didn't want to go. I felt like that wasn't the direction for Nico as a person, as a human being. I wanted to impact people and touch people's lives. So that's where the rebel come apart now. Like, all right, I have to go against the grain in this industry. You see me, I said? So that's how the Nicko Rebel come about. But them always say there's two sides to the coin, right? So I have the bad man side to him, and I really like to get out more time. You see me, Ray?
Yeah, we see it.
So positivity thing,
Yeah. And where's your upbringing? You got me can tell you have Jamaica. You're from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Where in Jamaica? Where are you from?
Yo, let me tell you, I'm from this beautiful, beautiful parish called St. Andrew in Jamaica. Right? It's not Kingston. Yeah, man. Big up St. Andrew, massive, man. Meadowbrook, Red Hills, all them side there. But also the way how you holding down this dialect right now, I could tell you're from Jamaica or you have some Caribbean influence. Where you come from, bro?
Like I said, my father, my father, they born in Kingston, but I'm raised in Westmoreland.
Big up down a West, man. Beer great man come from down a West in my youth.
And the thing is, growing up in CT and being so close to Brooklyn, being so close to the Bronx, you have a lot of Jamaican background in New York. So I would even though I'm not from Jamaica, I've always had the roots in me.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter where I was. They always made sure my family always made sure I had those roots. Make sure I was listening to dancehall, reggae. make sure me name upon the oxtail, the curry goat,
yes. Yeah, man, well cultured, man. Get the man in passport back, man. Come on, Andrew Holmes. Get the man back in passport.
So I'm grateful for that, bro. I'm grateful for coming up in that type of culture, you know what I'm saying? And I think one thing that I'm grateful for is the energy that Jamaicans have. Nobody has the energy like Jamaicans, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nobody.
It's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing.
Contagious.
It's a real thing. And the craziest thing about that, I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing about that too, is that I never really understood the power of that energy that you're talking about, right? Until my recent visit back to Jamaica. And bro, once I touched on the ground, Ray, it was like a rejuvenation of creativity. Like everywhere you go on the island, every corner you turn, there's something creative. There's something inspiring there. And I realized that that's one of our superpowers, yo. as a Caribbean island, think oh we're small, but we influence so many corners of the world.
So many people,
brother.
So many
people, brother.
So
I don't see the world yet at the full way. I want to see the world, right? But every corner of the world I'm go, them I beat reggae. That may I tell you.
Yeah.
Everybody know Bob Marley from a small island. So yeah, man, you're right. It's an energy, it's a power. The culture is great. We're a welcoming set of people. We love people, and at the same time, we can burn out people. So, so we are one of the greatest.
Bro, that's true. Yo, I have to agree with you. From a small island can impact the world.
Yeah,
the voice, the energy, the love, the food, everything that comes. If I go bro, the food is incredible, but like everything that's on that island, bro, is just given to the world. Like it always it has a meaning. Everything has a meaning there, and there's so much talent there. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is doing something. Everybody's moving. Everybody's uplifting people. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, bro, and like it touches the world, and it's crazy because it's such a small island. You know what I'm saying?
Geographically, we're so small, but remember how them say we lick about with Talawa. You know, we're
Talawa,
we're tall, bro. You know, so that's super important, and I think that's one of the things that drives me too. Right? It's not that I have Jamaica on my back or anything. I'm not reach on that thing they like we're bold upon, but it's great to go anywhere and say, yo, I am a Jamaican. It gives me a sense of honor, you know what I mean? Or link up with you, Ray, we have Jamaican roots or heritage. I mean, I say, yo, Jai, you see how the world's small? Yo, we are everywhere.
The world's small, you know. The world's small.
Man, the world's small, man. The world's small king.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Since you have traveled and coming from where you come from, what is one important message? What is one important message that you always carry in the back of your mind coming from such a small island like Jamaica?
I think the biggest message or the biggest thought that I always consider is that all of we are human, even though we speak the different languages. We have the same basic emotions. So once you walk good anywhere in the world, respect people, love people, yo, you're going to get through, brother. You're going to get through. If you come through with hatred and all of them foolishness there and bad mind, it's going to make your life difficult. I'm not saying that you can't get through, you know. As we said, there's two sides to the coin. I'm not saying you can't get through, but man, I said the journey is a lot harder, you know. I love to have positive interactions with people. So if I just be a decent human being, bro, and travel the world with that, half the battle is won.
That's a real statement right there. So let me ask you this: How did music start for you? Like growing up in a household, your family come from a musical background. How did you get started with music?
Yo, only God and I ever know I get into music. But let me tell you something. It was one of those beautiful accidents, to be honest. So no, none of my parents have musical inclination at all. My mom used to write poems and stuff. That was like the closest thing to creativity. And we basically used to be in piano lessons. I couldn't even listen to dancehall and reggae when I was younger, bro, because they thought that was like music that was beyond us, you know? below us.
Oh, yeah, you come from a religious family.
Yeah, like them religion and classism thing. You see me? So we never look at the reggae and dancehall like that. It was more like pop songs, and it was more like the country song them and thing. That's what we would listen to on Sundays or whatever. And then started in the sound system culture. All of a sudden, when I started getting into my teens now, start being the sound boy, start lift up box with my uncle, then start interacting with artists, right? So there's a thing in Jamaican sound system culture called dub plates, where those are custom versions of a popular song that the artist would say, yo, just a thought podcast, Ray the baddest, and you know, and then DJ. So I would follow my uncle to go get these dub plates or these specials cut, and just seeing how the Jamaican artists handled themselves and dealt with that started to bring a level of appreciation and love for that music, right? Then we go into high school and start playing at the steel band, start do some steel band thing, and that's when I get the instruments and start dealing with the piano more and all of them thing there till I start take up dancehall and reggae, and the rest is history.
Can't
leave it now, Ray. Can't leave
it. Nah, you can't leave it now. let me ask you this: an island with so much talent in music, where do you think that talent comes from? Why is Jamaica so musically gifted?
Okay, so you know that's something there where them say when God did a make and you see the whole heap of the talent, yeah, the talent big so, and God just comes in a Jamaica.
Yo, for real, everybody can rap. Almost everybody. Almost everybody got flow there.
It real. So I think honestly, and this is my perspective on this whole thing, right? So if you look on the ancestry and you look at how great our forefathers were in storytelling, because that was the way of passing down history. We never really had written history for most of our lineage, you know? So the art of storytelling was so big in Jamaica, and they would pass down the histories. And then I'm sure you know about it too, Ray. Like you hear about the Miss Lou and the Anansi stories that were told to us from Africa, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think that's helped by us talking the history and telling our kids and our kids' the history through spoken word. That's what help us be more creative.
Yeah,
so I think that's why Jamaica is such a creative place, because ironically, I'm not saying that we're the smartest people either, but we're very smart.
Work hard too.
Yes, we're hard workers. Yeah. So that's our next thing, right? We if you want to know, or if you nobody work harder than a Jamaican. That's what
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all
got like 3 or 4 jobs.
3 or 4 jobs at all time, man. Right? You know, my uncle
me can't work. Exactly. Yo, for real. That's all I used to hear. Me can't work. Me not sick. Me can't work. You know.
Yeah, man. What the Bible don't tell you, man. By the sweat of your brow, you'll get paid. So them and them out there sweat. Yeah, man.
Me can't do that. That's why I'm only half. Me can't do that something, you know. I'm gonna stick to one strike. Striking job and one striking job. Me can't do it.
It's a joy in that too. So if it's that you choose, you know, that wicked to race it off.
Me can only do one. Yeah, and now that I live in Spain, bro, it's like the lifestyle the lifestyle is different. So we work less. I'm gonna work less, you know. It's a siesta. I'm gonna work less. I work less, bro. Like when I was in the States, I was working probably 45 hours a week. But here I'm only working like 20, 25. What? Like, yeah, man. I tell you, like, you know.
No, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's wicked. Yeah. That is awesome, man. So over there, so them have work-life balance.
The work life is balanced. A lot of people over here, they like to work, but they care more about their vacation. They balance it. Yeah, they gotta go on vacation. They gotta go spend time with their family. It's not like where we come from. Work. No, we gotta put food on the table.
Endless. You're right, Ray. So, question for you: How you feel like that has shaped your perspective now? Because it almost won't sound like you break out of the Matrix.
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie. The first year I came out here, it was very difficult because I came out here during COVID. So
the rules
it was very hard for me to accustom myself to move around. And then the summer came. The first year I came here, the summer came around, and I'm a teacher. I teach kids English.
Yo, what, man? Ray, big up yourself, Ray, man. What, Ray? Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, man.
You can't talk that, Ray. Oh my God, man.
A black man too, you know.
Bro, are you the real champion?
Respect,
boy?
Man. Respect,
you're the real champion, boy, yeah, man. Yeah, man. And as you said, a black man at that.
A black man, you know.
He's a man, so we're not even deal with that, you know.
Yeah.
But bro, big up yourself.
Yeah,
big
man.
up yourself, bro. Warren, that's huge.
It's you know what? Like now that I look at it, like it's a what I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Like before coming to Spain, I was a personal trainer doing all this stuff, but like now I'm a teacher, and my perspective on how life is going right now and how I want to live being out here is I want to, I've learned a lot living out here. I learned that, making money is good, because I was all about money. We're all about that's all how we are.
Paper, bro. Yeah.
When you don't come from nothing, that's what you're about. You know what I'm saying? Real. But now that I look at it from a different perspective, it's like, okay, I want to make money, but I also want to enjoy me. I have to have time for me. I got to make sure I'm doing better, and I have to make sure I'm benefiting the people around me and benefiting myself. So that's why I learned being out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest perspectives that I take away from being out here.
Yeah, man. That is a great perspective, bro. And it's actually a fortunate thing that you get to see that and experience that perspective in this life, bro. Because a lot of people don't see that. Like I was talking to a colleague of mine too, because as a creative, sometimes you could get grinded down. You get what I mean? Because there's so much things you're constantly giving to the world. You're giving to the world at all times, and you're putting yourself at a vulnerable state. And he was basically saying, yo, okay, you be vulnerable, and then at the end of the day, you're barely making ends meet. That's frustrating, right? But sometimes you have to look at the greater picture, like you said, and then say it's not all about the paper.
It's not all about the paper, bro. It's not. It's not. And the one thing I also learned too, like when you focus on the paper, you're not gonna get the paper.
You're never gonna get that blood seed. Yeah, it's coming.
I gotta get it.
It's coming like a gal. Anytime you start chasing the gal, you're not gonna get the gal, dog.
You're not gonna get it. And you know what? One thing I also learned, man, that money ruined a lot of what our community has. A lot of people have been shot over money. We became money hungry, and that's one thing I had to take out of me being here, coming from an environment that is just money hungry. So it's still a little. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's still a lot of unlearning I need to do.
No, we're perfect.
But may I get that, so may I get there?
But bro,
may I get there, man?
Just based on the conversation we're having right now, you sound like you're far on your way.
May I get
big
there?
Up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, man. Bro. Big up yourself.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, man. Do you remember, changing the topic? Do you remember the first song you put out, and what was it about?
Yeah. So, all right. One of my mentors is the great Shaka Paul, who is actually also an OBGYN. Dope artist and dope songwriter in Jamaica. And he and I actually had a song with his brother, like my first commercially released song. It's called Play to Win. That was the first song I remember putting out, and I was like, oh, this music thing here. Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't play it for you guys right now because but it's one of them things there where I look at it and I was like, oh, okay, this is something I enjoy doing, and it's something that I could continue doing, you know? So it's Play to Win. Big up Cha Baby, big up Shaka Paul. Always Shaka Paul, the mentor, the teacher. You don't know, so I learn every day from him.
Yeah, and yo, now I gotta say it since we're on that topic.
Yeah.
So I told you before we started recording how I found your music on Spotify. Explain to me how you got a record with Cutty Rankins, the legendary Batman.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know,
we take them down.
If y'all don't know the record, y'all go check that record out. It's called Show Me.
Show Me, man.
Legendary Cutty
Ranks, Echo Slim, on that record was one of my biggest records. Them record they carry across the globe. Yeah, man. Big up that one there, man. So all right, that's that one there now is a story time, right?
Yeah, what's the vibe like? Let me hear that.
What's the vibe like? Yo, so story time now. So Echo and I we do a lot of work together, right? So we also collaborated on the Grammy project for Coffee, which is Throne. I don't know if you know that one, Coffee Throne. So people check that out. That's out on all platforms too. So Echo Slim and I, we produce music a lot together. We compose a lot of tunes. We write a lot together. And we had originally created this first version of the song and the rhythm called The Best. The Best. So we had The Best, and The Best was going really well. The DJs loved it. And then all of a sudden, we did have a links with my brethren from a long time called D Beats. At the time, D Beats did a power around Cutty. And I gave The Best to D Beats, and him say, yo, I just play the song for Cutty Ranks. Brother, Cutty Ranks, love the tune. Him say, one voice. I say, yeah. What? The real Dan one voice? So I put Cutty on the phone. And the Cutty, I say, You know, Cutty thinks they already.
Yeah.
Cutty a real bad man, you know. So when him say, yo, I gotta seal up the thing. Bro, Ray, before the night even was out, bro, Cutty had sent back his version to that whole record. And I'll tell you something very unique about that record too, that a lot of people don't realize. That's a one take.
One take?
One take. Cutty Ranks never even stopped. The only time when he stopped was when the rhythm was done. So when him voice that now, yeah, bro, one take. Them man they not regular in a Ray.
Nah, man. Not normal, you know.
Not normal. Them man they not normal, man. Them man they not normal, man. So when him come and send it back now, me I say, yo, and I send it to my production partner, Echo Slim, and Echo Slim I say, yo, Cutty Ranks, bro, because Echo is more Trinidadian, you know. He's from Trinidad, and he's been in America a long time. So when him hear that man. Murder, man. And then the way I cut it, I said, show me on your line. Show me. Oh, everybody was like, this is it, bro. Everybody in the studio, everybody in the streets just loved it, bro. It was a movie. One take. Not even two takes.
That's just crazy. Take. I always found it because I know how the dancehall community is small. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I like about that community compared to the hip hop community is like you get a chance to link up with some of your favorite artists.
Yeah, man. It's a real thing, man. Collaboration is big in dancehall.
What was after you did that song with Cutty? What was one message he said to you?
Don't stop.
As an artist,
don't stop. That is it. So once the legend done sign it and said, don't stop, Ray, who I gonna stop? Me not stop, brother.
Me not stop.
Brother. That is the greatest message anyone could ever bestow onto you, I believe. Because if somebody is telling you don't stop, that means they have a level of confidence in you. Right?
Yeah.
There's also something that I'm learning as I'm going through this journey that only you can kill you. So if you want to stop and say, yo, you want to get fat and move to Miami and stop make rhythm and them thing there, it's not going to work. So if I had stopped making beats or producing or working with artists on my first release, you would have never heard Show Me, and me would have never get to link with such a great man named Ray Swaby on Just a Thought podcast. So don't stop.
First of all, I thank you for pronouncing my name correctly, Swaby.
Yeah.
Shoot him to Jamaica name that. A Jamaica name that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
them
man.
not know, you know.
Yeah, man. Them don't know, man. Them don't know, man. Them don't know. But we know, so you don't know.
We know. Yeah, you pronounced it good.
Yeah,
let me ask you this. So another record I like.
The English teacher tell me that, so I know, so I'm gonna dance. That is it.
Let me ask you this. So another record I like from you is Cool.
Oh yeah, man, the dancehall. Sometimes man,
So before you go into that, you sampled the original sound.
Yeah, man.
The original sound is hard, but you finessed it, bro.
Yeah, man. Flip it, bro.
You put a little pressure upon it.
Yes, bro. Yeah, bro. You know the thing, man. You hear the pressure upon it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So
what was the idea behind that record?
Yeah, so that one is one of my favorites as well too. So Koof right now. So ironically, like I've known Macka since I was a child. Like she's a family friend. Grew up. She was one of the first people when I really started to take dancehall and reggae music serious. She was the first one to kind of give me our blessings and things. So it was only right for her to get that. So that came from being influenced, going on the streets, bro, and hearing the 80s dancehall, the late 80s, 90s dancehall. And the sister, exactly, bro. And the sister Nancy, them, and all these great.
Nancy, big up
yes, bro. Big up Sister Nancy, man. Bam. You know what I mean? Like all of these great female dancehall artists that a lot of times in a male-dominated genre get overlooked. Get overlooked, honestly. So listening to their greatness and then getting influenced by that, I say, yo, the only person could have mad this up is Macka Diamond, Macadocious. So I sent the rhythm to her. I had the rhythm for about 2 years, bro. 2 years. Then I had the song for another 2 years. And then during COVID or after COVID, I was like, what am I holding on to this music for? Like, why am I holding on to good music? I can't be the judge, jury, and the executioner. Let the world be the judge, jury, and executioner, right?
Yeah, I like the confidence. I respect that.
Yeah, but remember that's something that when we did I talk about vulnerability, right? So remember, we were just coming out of a place where we didn't know where the world was going. So it's like, all right, you know what? It's not gonna, I'm not gonna put it out. So that's another gem too. So any producer, artist, creative that is listening to Just a Thought podcast right now, I would definitely motivate you guys to let go everything on your hard drive. Being on your hard drive has no value. Share it with the world. Share it with the world because you never know what may happen. That tune where you have on your hard drive and you feel like it's not good enough, that might be the number one song.
Might be the number one.
Yeah. And let me tell you something about number one, brother. What I learned, it might not be number one on the charts or number one on a chart, right? But if it's number one in somebody's heart, that is the power. You don't impact that person, right? Because you might have that person which is going through a situation right now and then play that song on repeat and that'll get them through life. Yeah, they might wake up. Me just give you a thought, because it's just a thought podcast.
Yeah, just a thought. Listen, man, if you want to say something, you can't say something.
Yeah, right. So
yeah, man. I love the energy, man, for real.
Yeah, man. Man.
Let me ask you this, and another song. I want you to explain the lyric too, man.
Yeah.
I actually got it here.
Yeah.
It's another tune I really like. It is all right. Here we go. Yep, I got that too. All right, Close to Me. Close to Me. So in Close to Me, and Close to Me, and Close to Me, you said I got the juice. Now treat me like your enemy. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Treat me like your enemy. Yeah. So what Chaos is saying is like, when you're in a girl that they're in a war, they're at war right now. So things ain't good, right? So, but you have to draw her close because sometimes females can be cold when they're ready, right?
Almost. I mean, no, you know.
Right, we don't want to go in on that, you know, but yeah, right.
No trouble.
Impress them. Impress them can go on cold. I don't know why I'm not going so cold because sometimes we need enough to be the flame for warm. You see that? So
yeah,
that. So that is the whole thing. Come close to me, nobody treat me like your enemy. Because you know, sometimes you treat your enemy worse than your friend, and sometimes your friend them end up become your enemy.
A real one not. Yeah.
There's a real thing that talk, man. Yeah. Just a talk. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. And I ask a lot of artists this question.
Yeah.
Before you write or before you go into the booth.
Yeah, I heard this question.
What is the environment like? What does the environment have to be for you?
Yeah, so a lot of artists need one bag of people and one bag of man. Usually it's me, the talent, the rhythm them, and my creativity. You see me I say? Me no need no weed, me no need no liquor, none of them things. That if me have a liquor alcoholic beverage, I will indulge. But you know, I'm not saying I need that to be creative. So for me, creativity works like just being vulnerable, opening up, giving as much as I can to that moment in time, because I believe music production, creating music, being anything creative. Let's grow it from just music production, just anything creative. It's almost like catching lightning in a bottle.
Oh, I like that. That's a good analogy.
Yeah, man. It's catching lightning in a bottle, man. And then when you can at least grab that moment in time and buckle it up and then make it into something where people can connect with it, that's huge, bro. You just caught lightning in a bottle. That thing didn't happen. You know how many ideas I get, and I can imagine how many other creative get ideas on the second per second, but they're not in the right place or the right frame of mind where they can capture it. You know what I mean?
So I'm happy you explain that. So do you create what you already know, or do you create what you're learning in the process?
Both, right? Because sometimes you could be you could know everything. You could know how to play. You could be a grandmaster at piano, right? And then every theory says that you must have a chord progression, A, B, C, or whatever. I don't know, whatever the chord progression is. And then somebody come and them just goes up, bing, and it sound off. They're like, yo, what is that? Why are you putting that? That doesn't make no sense. You're driving me crazy. I'm a grandmaster. Well, you see that little off key? That probably is what makes the whole song or the whole record or the whole creativity. Sometimes people forget and they neglect the fact that there is art in everything, even destruction.
That's true too. Yep, that's true. So when you are having a difficult time and everybody got their moments, everybody got a bad day. So when you're going through difficult times and you're trying to be consistent, what is something that helps you be consistent and continue to be the artist that you are?
Yeah, Just a Thought podcast.
That's what keeps you going.
That's exactly what keeps me going, right? Because essentially, remember say we are yardy, so we do all the things. So those things that you having a platform like this is super important, right? Because the way how your podcast is formatted, and I forget the other kings that you're partnering with. I think Andre and Tion. Yeah, man. Big up Andre and Tion, because this platform that you guys are fostering with Ray is incredible. Like, it's a no pressure platform where you could have honest conversations. And through honest conversations, I believe that creativity lies.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
May I hear you?
Yeah, man.
All right. Let me ask you this. What does dancehall music mean to you?
Everything. Straight up, brother. Everything, brother. Everything, brother. There's not one day I don't go and I don't listen to dancehall music. There's not one day I don't pay homage to the music because the music has done so much for me. Dancehall music, I met me meet Ray. Yo, dancehall music has taken me across the world. The dancehall music has made me have many girl. So yo, I have to give thanks for dancehall music, bro. Because it's one of the great things, dancehall music and reggae music make me get Grammy, bro. Like there's that's why I said it is everything. It is everything.
And what is let me ask you this, because obviously, you know, you grew up in a household that comes from a religious background, right? You said that before.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What are some of the misunderstandings that people think about dancehall music?
Devil music, you know, there can't be nothing good out of dancehall. I don't know why you waste your time, but you know, like you have to understand too that those people sometimes they have a level of understanding, but they don't have a level of understanding. That makes sense? They understand,
I get you.
They understand the life on fit them way and fit them level, but they don't really understand the whole aspect of it. Am I saying that dancehall music is this great music as Flowers and all of them thing there where is positive? No. But there's no music like that because some of the baddest gangster them there in a gospel music. Remember me tell you that.
I preach now.
Yeah, not for the baddest gangster them there in a gospel music, brother. Yo, listen.
Them I go to church, but them I preach something else.
Brother. Some of the gangsters people that me ever know, I sing praise the Lord. That me I tell you.
Is it the Holy Ghost too?
Exactly. And I create enough dope. And I create enough dope too, yeah. So
man.
At the beginning and the end, is the balance, you know. I think it was either Aristotle or Plato that said it, you know, or was asked what's the key to happiness, and they said nothing in excess.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. What dancehall right now is coming back? It's taking over the world. It's on TikTok.
Man.
And now it come back. Now you got all these challenges. What do you think dancehall is gonna look like in a couple years? Do you think it's gonna keep going? You think it's gonna keep trending, or do you think it's gonna have some problems?
I think there's nothing new in the world, right? So just like everything, when you have pop and you have the Backstreets and the NSYNCs and the Michael Jacksons, them did run the world for a little bit. And then you have the hip hop that did run the world for a little bit because that was like a huge genre of music. And you have the Bob them and the reggae music where did run the world for a little bit. Then you have the rock and roll that run the world for a little bit. So basically, with me saying that, is that everything has a cycle. And right now we're in the cycle of that dancehall and reggae, right? Because you and I, our generation is getting older. So we're looking at those older songs that people are doing these trends to and these dances to now. Them they are songs where we used to listen to when we are youth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You in the club like, yo, we boss, you know. All right, we can do all the go. All right, you know what I mean? And then now the new generation, them take that up and them a speed it up.
Speed up, yeah.
They was speed it up and them. Yeah, bro. You remember, you know, like all right, so let me go a little bit deeper. A friend of mine said talking too much parables, right? So remember, you have this guy, Jamaicans got Jamaicans got. That was the whole. Yeah, and then them go so boom now, and them start up it, and them say red, yeah. Them slow down music. You know it already.
Yeah, man.
Right, and then them go so ropes here now, and them start speed it up. Yellow Rosie Martin, pretty little flowers, guardian angel, it's into the end. That's how the buju, right? And then them come down and them say, new style. Bogle are there, this are the day. I just saw the progression, but at the same dance, at the same dance them. Is it
the same thing? Yeah.
It's the same dance them. So it's just looping to where we are right now. So what them I do with them, I tap back into some of the older stuff and just speed it up and make it more, relatable.
Well, what do you prefer? New school, old school, or middle school dancehall?
Listen, dancehall. Dancehall, Ray. Dancehall, Ray. Because
difficult, man.
Yeah, difficult, man. Because here the thing now. Some of the new tune them, bad. Some of the new tune them bad. Like them bad. Like them bad. Like them bad. Like them bad. But then you have some of the old tune them bad. Really them bad.
Yeah.
But then you have some of the middle one them bad. Them bad.
Yeah.
So like each one have a different time and space, you know what I mean? Because when them have artists like Skeng and them people there are run out and people are say, yo, I don't understand it. That's the same thing they were saying about Vybz Kartel. Them don't understand Vybz Kartel till Vybz Kartel become the biggest thing. And it's the same thing them did say about Ninja Man. Say, yo, what is Ninja Man talking about? Front teeth, gold teeth, bad man.
Back teeth, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the same thing, like when them say Yellow Man, yo, why Yellow Man? So it's just that. It's the new, the old, everything. Every one of them have a genre. And then also too, the greatest thing is that back to what we had started the podcast with was Jamaica has so many talented artists that many of the biggest talents don't even get recognized the real way, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there's so many non-name big artists that have recordings. It's just amazing, bro. It's just amazing. And a lot of the songs of the bigger artists that we tend to like are written by those artists.
Ghostwriters, yeah.
Ghostwriters, yeah. So it's just great to see it full circle them way there.
Let me ask you this. Give me, it's gonna be difficult. I know it's gonna be difficult for you.
Yeah.
Give me your top 5 dancehall artists of all time.
Shabba Ranks. You have to go Super Cat. You have to go Vybz Kartel. Yeah, exactly, bro. You have to go Shelly Thunder. You see me? You have to go Shelly and Thunder. And you have to, another one is really Sham, Baby Sham and Bounty Killer. Like them, they are real oligarchs in the thing too,
Yeah, big up Baby Sham.
Yeah, man.
Baby, your
mama bed was a big visa zone.
Like baby, man.
You do the thing,
yeah, man. Remember them thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What would be your like, if you could work with somebody, who is the person you would love to work with the most on a song? Like you're like, yeah, tell me, who would you like to work with?
Yeah. Rihanna. Yeah, for sure Rihanna, bro. For sure Rihanna. Because that island influence that she has is it, bro. The island untouchable, bro. Untouchable, and that would be a great artist to work with in our time right now, because that's the thing. Like, she's one of those few artists that can transcend from dancehall into pop to dancehall to reggae to whatever, she's very eclectic like that, and respect her for that.
Okay, so you also like reggae?
Yeah, man, Ray. Well. You never see that coming, Ray?
Yeah, man. Never see it. You like reggae? A lot of people get dancehall and reggae mixed up.
Yeah, man.
People that are not familiar with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is the difference between dancehall music and reggae music for the people that don't know?
The tempo.
The tempo.
It's the tempo, right? Because you could go and DJ a dancehall song on a reggae rhythm and it sounds mad. You can sing a reggae song on a dancehall rhythm and it sounds mad. So it's just the tempo and the energy that it invokes, that evokes.
And give me your top 5 reggae artists.
Wow, I win. John Melody and Trinidad. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, bro. You know the thing already, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. I win one of the bad one, them, man. I win.
My bad man.
Yeah, man. I win. Have it, you don't know, say you have man like Gangzilla, sick artist too. That's Damian Marley. Damian Marley is dope. You have Buju is cool too. You have Chuck Fender, the People Defender, them man. And then you don't know, say you have man like Warrior King. It's
Warrior King.
Luton Fire. Yeah, exactly. Nah, let me cry.
Yeah, man. Never kept me blood. Wicked tune
blood clot. You can say you blood clot tune, a bomba clot.
Wicked tune that, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't tune there because, like, you know, like, so the best way to break down the analogy is reggae makes you militant, and then dancehall is more free.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
that's
man.
A good analogy.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you this. So, what are we expecting? Because me can imagine y'all put out some fire.
Yeah, man. We are consistently put out things, man.
What are we expecting going forward from the summer until next year? What are we expecting? Are we expecting another album?
Right now, we're not doing no more album right now. Right now, we just have fun with it. I have a little 2-track thing coming out called Heartbreaks Are Greater Than Rejections. So that should be a nice little vibe for the summer. That drops July 9th. You don't know. So that'll come out. I have a little more visual things. I come out with some artists where them almost finish right up the tune and things. Some big tunes working with Dada Sizzler. How could I forget Sizzler as one of the top artists?
Dry cry, blood
yeah, man. Dada, one of the reggae artists, them, man.
Yeah.
And just consistent work, bro, and just reaching out to actually new artists as well, too, because I feel like a lot of times they want to collaborate and they don't know how to navigate in this thing. So for all the new reggae artists and people who want to collaborate, it's at Nicko Rebel Music on Instagram. The same way Ray link up for Just a Thought podcast. Same so. Just link.
Yeah. We don't worry. We're gonna have I'm gonna have all your information in the episode. Guy, listen. Before y'all already know, I'm gonna have everything in the video, but just I'm gonna repeat it at the end. I'm gonna say it now. Yeah. The one them called Nicko Rebel, you can find them on Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, YouTube. You got Facebook as well.
Yeah, man, we have Facebook as well. Yeah, man.
They're on the Facebook as well. Yeah, so man, I'm gonna be dropping it. I'm gonna be dropping it in the URL, so they're gonna know.
Gratitude.
Before I let you go, I got to set one thing that I like to do with my guests. I like to end the show with just thoughts. So I'm gonna throw some questions at you, and you just gotta give me your answer. If that's cool with you.
Yeah, man. So we can't even think about it. We can't even give
you can't think. No, man. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna break it down to you. All right.
Yeah.
Random ass questions.
Yeah.
Let's go. Tupac or DMX?
Yo, DMX.
DMX.
Yeah, man. You don't. What the last name be? Rebel. I'm gonna go against the grain. Cause everybody would have said Pac bad, but DMX badder. DMX badder, bro. When you listen to what are something they name? That was one of my first album them on my buy. When DMX staying in the bathtub full of blood.
Full of blood, yeah.
Oh, brother, X did have made something where people all the way. Like X was one of the most risque artists of the time, and I feel like X never get the recognition that he deserved.
No, he didn't. No.
He never get the recognition that he deserve, and is unfortunate because of the various. We did I go say it, but since Ray don't tell it, you don't already know, you know. So
the
because of that,
the
blood clot drugs, because of that, you know, it make him. It's staying the image a little bit, but DMX madman.
Yeah, man. Beanie Man or Vibes Cartel?
Yo, Cartel.
Oh, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, but
yeah, that's fine. All right. There's an album that Cartel did with Stephen McGregor. I forget. The Teacher's Back, I think his name. The Teacher's Back. Ray, listen to the album then and tell me if Beanie Man or Cartel, brother.
Okay. All right. How you feel about Cartel coming? Do you think Vibes Cartel will get a fair trial? You think he's ever going to come out?
I feel like I'm going to plead the fifth. Ray, I feel like I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. We don't know whatever they think they want. We don't really want, you know, cringe myself and inveigle myself in that. But yeah, man, listen to the Teacher's Back and then let me know, you know. Beanie Man is a great artist too. I work with Beanie Man. Beanie Man is a lyricist, but Cartel. Listen to Teacher's Back and let me know. It was an album only released in Japan.
Okay. Missy Elliott or Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill. Missy body, you know. But may I talk about Lauryn only have one album.
Yeah, and it's number one in Apple. Apple Music says the number one album ever.
Think about that. So a lot of times those are the barometers I use, and I tell like artists too coming in, right? It's not about the 100 million songs that you put out. Yeah, you have to put out songs, but if you create a solid body of work and give that to the world, it's invaluable. Brother, remember, you know, how many Mona Lisa paintings you have?
One.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Words or actions?
Actions. And you
You're
know why too? Yeah, man. Big pan action, man. Big pan action. Because a lot of times words can be spoke or said or written or whatever, and there's no action behind it. And I definitely think that words have intention and they're intentional, but if there's no action behind the words, they're just words on a paper.
I agree with that one.
They're thoughts. Yeah. But, so that's something too that I learned because me as a man love read. I love read a lot of books. But there come a time where some people, what they do, they read a lot of books and they never action the theory, and then life still stay the same way. And then wonder, yeah, brother, look like you understand what me I say.
Yeah, man, I see him way that.
Yeah, it's like if Ray make a workout plan right now, I write it down day by day, meal prep and everything. And the Dan goes on don't action the meal plan and don't action the workout. You're not gonna get fit like Ray.
All right. Freedom or stability?
That's the one Macka gives thought to. That's the one Macka gives thought to. It's have to be freedom. Because stability is fake. It's fake.
Why you say that?
Yeah, of course. Yo, brother, me say enough people have 9 to 5. And when COVID come, they don't have nothing. But they thought it was stable. I see enough people have marriages for 40, 50 years, and then the man or the woman get up one day and say, I'm not in love with you. So the freedom and the autonomy for live and choose and have life experiences, that's the stability, the power of now, right? Is being in this moment right now and me having the freedom to say, yo, I want to jump on a podcast with Ray, you know? Me feel like me want to do that, right? Other than having a stable thing right now where Ray, I have my stable thing, my stable income or job right now, and I can't Can't do it. I won't have the freedom, or I could have, God forbid, never ever want this happen, be locked up and be stable in a prison.
Yeah.
And don't have no freedom. That don't make no sense, brother.
Logic or emotion?
Oh.
Another one, tough one.
Yeah, that one that tough. That's like right brain, left brain. That one like right brain, left brain. And that one they rough for me, you know. That one of my rough one, them, you know, because I'm a very emotionally intelligent person. And sometimes I feel like the emotions override the logic. Sometimes I feel like the logic overrides the emotion. So I can't choose one or the other. They both have to exist for me.
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Man. That one is difficult, man. I'm not going to lie, because you need both.
Yeah. Okay. Misunderstood or unappreciated?
All right, yo. Misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, man. Misunderstood, man. Misunderstood. Because everybody have them different mission. Life is like a highway, and everybody have them different entry ramps and exits. But we're still on the same freaking journey. It starts at birth and it ends at death. So where we get on and get off in between that journey, it might not be understood. Remember, I come from a religious background. They don't understand why I do dancehall music and reggae music.
Nah, I feel that.
You see me? I say, bro, they don't understand why I do it. But you know, like if we're having conversations outside, then I say, "Oh, my son is a Grammy winner," or you know, like now we want to own it. But for the longest time, you know, misunderstood. You said, yeah, misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, man.
Before I ask you the other question, I wanted to ask this: How did it feel winning a Grammy? Like, how did it feel for you? I didn't ask you that before, but
let me tell you
how was that feeling? How was that feeling?
It's a one in a lifetime experience.
I can imagine.
To achieve that accolade, when you know many people, many creatives strive for that, is unexplainable. And every day I give thanks for it, right? Because not everybody gets that opportunity to call themselves a Grammy recipient. So it's a joy. It's a joy, no lie.
Yeah, man. And what did your family say about that, man?
I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe.
Are you gonna grab me blood clot? I lie, tell them, man. I lie,
They couldn't believe. But when the plot come in, it was real. So you can't go around it. You know what I mean? Those are the only trophies that kind of make sense, right? When it's tangible, then way there, and you know that you've grinded and you've worked hard for this, and then here is a keepsake to say, good job.
Yeah, man. Big ups for that, man. For real,
respect,
man.
Bro.
Big ups
respect,
for that, man.
Bro.
Big ups
respect,
for that,
bro.
All right, I got a couple more, man. Pause time or rewind time?
Now.
In this moment.
Me don't want to pause it. Me don't want bumper clock rewind it. I want to stay present. Present, bro. Present, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. Heartbreaker or heartbroken?
Heartbroken.
Heartbroken. Why? Yeah.
I don't want to break nobody heart. I don't want to break nobody heart, brother. I don't want to break nobody heart. That is something where rest on your conscience. You know what I mean? I know in myself, I'm so militant in the way where if I get heartbroken, my understand says it's so life go, you know? Yeah, at the end of the day, Judas betrayed Jesus and Jesus still say him love him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that too. I'm agree. I'm gonna say heartbroken.
Yeah, man.
Oxtail or curry chicken?
Oxtail, bro. Well, go on.
Oxtail.
Yeah, bro. If it is a curry goat, it's different now. If it is a curry goat, different. Yeah, if it is a curry goat, no, it's different. Would have to go with the curry goat and get little roti with it. Yeah. If it's Virgo, it's different,
okay.
man.
Okay. All right. Let me test your brain a little.
Yeah,
all
man,
right.
Sure, bro.
All right. Ackee and saltfish. Or stew peas.
No, bad man on yam pork, so we have to go with ackee and saltfish.
Ackee and saltfish.
Yes, I have to go with ackee and saltfish. Yeah, if the stew peas don't have no pork, yeah, man, indulge in it. But it's really
stew peas, bro. Come here, I go stew peas, you know.
You see how we can't go around the stew peas, you know, brother. Me don't blame you. Me don't blame you. As let me tell you something. Like on Just a Thought podcast, I am a foodie. So me enjoy them thing there too, you know, like food is like a love language in itself.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah,
man, it's real, man.
All right. Let me see. All right, brown stew chicken.
Yeah,
brown stew. My favorite, you know, brown stew chicken.
Brown stew, man, with some rice and peas, man.
Rice and peas. Brown stew chicken or the Jamaican beef patty.
Yeah, brown stew chicken, man. Oh, yeah, I say, man. Yeah, I say, man. But the patty, them bad to still, is it? Patty, them bad. Get some, you know. Yeah.
Listen, a Jamaican patty with the coconut bread.
Cocoa bread. Yo, murder. Yo, murder, bro. Murder.
Yeah, man.
Right after this podcast right now.
Yo, that's one thing I miss, man. The one thing I miss is I think they got like one spot in Madrid and I think a couple in Barcelona. They got Jamaican spots, but it's not like back home, man. It's not.
Yeah. The ingredients.
I'm not to see them, you know.
Ingredients. Yeah, it's the ingredients, man. It's the ingredients, bro.
It's not to see them, you know.
I'm gonna send some over for your Ray. I'm gonna send some food.
I might have to send some my way, you know.
That sounds like a plan. Yo, we can't send it for real. It's frozen. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we're done, we just steps out the thing and then we send it over. Yeah, man.
Oh,
it's frozen.
I respect that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man, respect.
Yeah, man. And all of your listeners, them can hold me accountable to that too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So before we end it, I usually ask my guests to say an inspirational message to a person out there that's just going through a tough time and just trying to get back on their feet. What is an inspirational message that you would like to say to somebody that needs to hear it? Because everybody needs to hear something.
Everybody needs to hear it.
This message could change somebody's day. What is something that you would say to somebody that is struggling right now that's just trying to get off their feet?
Yo, never, ever doubt your greatness and your intuition. You have everything that you need to be successful in whatever endeavor you choose. And it's all within you. You don't need no cosign from nobody. From you cosign it works.
Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Nicko Rebel. Yeah.
That was a big one, you. Gratitude.
Yeah, man. Nicko Rebel. You can find him Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Facebook,
Apple Music. Yeah, man. Instagram, man.
Also check out his new single, You Said, and Temptations. They on Spotify.
Temptations with Shavanique and Echo Slim. Big up.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Big up Nicko Rebel.
Just want to extend gratitude, Ray. Big up yourself. Yo, Just a Thought podcast, one of the baddest podcasts. I had some of the greatest conversations on here. Some deep conversations. And that's what life's about, right? Having got good conversations with great people. So, Ray, big up yourself. What you mean, my youth? Man. Really hard man in the place. Impact and I change people's lives. So big up yourself, Ray. You're a hero.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I'm likewise, bro. And I want to say one thing, man. You got to forever support her, bro. You got to forever support her. I'm glad we linked up.
Respect, King. Respect, man.
Forever.
And then send the address, I'm dead serious, send the address. So I got to send over the party.
Yeah, man. I send it right after,
Yeah, send it.
A long time in up, now on them food,
Yeah, bro. Let's do it, bro.
But bro, you have a forever fan, forever supporter. Let me know when new music is dropping so I can support it, so I can show the people out here, because the people out here love dancehall music. What? So if I can push it out here to the fullest, let me know, man. Let me know for real.
Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself.
And I'm gonna be looking for some new tunes. I'm gonna be looking for some new tunes, and we're gonna go around the way. One thing I like to say before we go is I'm gonna be sharing you in everything, so be ready to get those collabs, bro.
Yes, man, we're gonna share them back, man. Respect, Rip. Man, gratitude, respect, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And Just a Thought podcast. We are out.
Yeah, man.